Hello, everybody. My name is Guido Hakkenberg. I love wearing black t-shirts, as you can probably see. I do own more than one black t-shirt, but yeah, I think a lot of the times you'll see me in the lessons wearing a black t-shirt. I've been in motorsport and Formula One and the World Endurance Championship, Formula E, partly in NASCAR through sim racing and esports as well. For over 10 years. So I've built an incredible network, tells you a little bit about my age as well, and have a lot of expertise across commercial partnerships and marketing and PR. So all the different aspects of motorsport and the various different subsets of it. Most recently, I was the head of gaming partnerships and a senior partnerships development manager at the Williams Racing Formula One team. So the dynamics of the motorsports industry and the key players that we have. So at the heart of the players in motorsport are really the championships. That's where it all starts. What I will mention here briefly is the amazing value of the Formula One teams that we have today. This stat is slightly older. I wanted to keep it in because it's a really great stat. I mean, you'll see Ferrari there. Funny actually that so Williams has made quite a bit of a jump. So they probably jumped up about 5 places now, particularly because they had such a great start in Formula One this season. What was interesting with Ferrari is Lewis Hamilton got announced, and you saw an absolute spike in the share price of Ferrari. Quick case study. I'm sure that a lot of you have come across the work that DHL does in motorsport. So when I mention endemic partners, logistics and DHL, they are very, very relevant for motorsport, any motorsport, which is why you see DHL or their competitors being very involved in motorsport because, it's a traveling sport, it's a traveling circus, it's an international sport in many cases. So yeah, important is that you have good logistics and that the logistics are fast as well. I wanted to show you this quick video on what they do in Formula One. It's slightly older. It is about 5 years old, but it does give a very good idea of how DHL presents their brand through motorsport. Just a little bit in terms of the importance of sponsorship activation. Basic concept of sponsorship activation is really that you acquire a package of rights and benefits as a sponsor, as a partner. So you have a budget, and then the package that you get from the rights holder, from the team, will be okay. We'll give you branding on the car, such as some lovely M&M's branding, which has been iconic and around in NASCAR for many, many years. One of the first teams I worked for in Formula One, team that's no longer on the grid, called Manor Racing. We were at the very back of the grid, and Formula One didn't cater to teams at the back of the grid. So this was a team, a spot that would basically change ownership every couple of years because they would be in financial struggle. I joined the team because there was a team that had a very different approach in terms of marketing. So they were trying to appeal to a younger generation that loved Shazam, that loved Airbnb, which, when I joined them 10 years ago, they were very, very revolutionary companies, Shazam and Airbnb, and some of the others in that same space. So the marketing director that was at the team, he developed a very interesting strategy to sort of, like try and get new fans on board that would be supporting the underdog. So yeah, here you see some activations that we created. In terms of Rolex, so sadly we lost Rolex as one of the key partners in Formula One because LVMH came in with not just Tag Heuer, their competitor, but also a host of other luxury brands. You will have seen the Louis Vuitton trackside branding, And then obviously Moet and Chandon is back on the podium as a champagne partner as well, which means that after many years, Formula One now has a proper champagne partner again rather than sparkling wine. Getting on to the workshop for today. So one of the most important skills you need to develop is the ability to create a sponsorship proposal. Of course, that's what we discussed today. Proposal really needs to look great, not just for the contact that you're talking to, but also for the rest of the people in the organization. And I'm gonna wrap it up. It's an absolute pleasure to have you all on the course, and I look very much forward to seeing you all on Wednesday for the next session.